70 to 8. Unemployment's at its lowest level for 6 years, and this morning new research shows older people may be playing a part in that.
Increasing numbers are choosing to work right through their 60s. They're able to do so because the law changed back in 2011.
Yes, the compulsory retirement age of 65 was abolished, and employers could not force workers to retire.
Now, Saga, the organisation for older people, says more than 1 million over 65-year-olds in the UK have a job. That's an increase of more than a third since May 2010.
Well, let's talk to Emma Soames from Saga Magazine and Irene Estry, who's a fitness instructor. Good morning to you both. Irene, let's start with you.
Yes.
You are looking in superb shape, if I may say so. But if not to be too delicate about it, you are in your 70s.
Yes, I am.
And still working away. Why do you keep going?
Because I enjoy it. Because it's always nice to have a little bit of extra income, the treats. It all goes on my granddaughter, but I enjoy it. I have cut down on my hours considerably because of the pure physicality of the work. But I enjoy doing it, and I'm not an employee, I'm self-employed. But a lot of my friends still work when they can, and if they can.
And that's very interesting. So you're 72
Yes.
and you are a fitness instructor.
Yes.
I suppose that explains a lot about why you're able to work as well, because you are extremely fit and healthy.
Hopefully, yes, that's the aim. Well, I am able to work, and a lot of my friends who do retire at retirement age, whatever that age is, become very bored and feel old. They feel older than they are. So it's nice and stimulating to still be active and vital.
Let's talk to Emma Soames from So good morning. Emma, are older people working because they want to or because they have to?
Well, I think everything Irene said is true for nearly everybody working over 65. They're doing it because they enjoy it, but also they do need the extra income. The performance of pensions over the last few years has been dismal with very low interest rates. So the extra income comes in very, very handy for people. And the social environment of the workplace is absolutely vital in keeping people young and keeping people going.
What about jobs? Are there the jobs out there for over 65s?
Well, I think what these figures show, because they show as well as very encouraging numbers of people in jobs, it also shows that the decline in older people unemployed has not declined as much as the job figure has risen. So I think the message we take from this is don't leave your job. I mean, negotiate with your employer from your job rather than leaving the workplace and then trying to come back. It's really difficult for older people to get back into the workplace, there's no doubt about it.
Difficult, Irene, to get back in the workplace unless you make your own work like you do in a sense. I mean, you train people over the Coronation Street studios, don't you?
I do. Yes, I would imagine it would be very difficult to get back into the workplace. The ideal situation would be if there was a possible scheme for people to sort of cut down their hours. Perhaps the older people in the workplace could be encouraging and teaching and helping the younger people who are starting in the workplace so that they can use their sort of longevity within that environment to encourage others. It's almost like being put out to grass if you just stop. A lot of people who stop work, but apart from the boredom factor and missing the income, they feel older than they are. Unfortunately, as age creeps up, there is the sort of physical manifestations of getting older, so perhaps you don't jump out of bed with as much joy that you used to do. But it is very important to stay vital and to be part of something.
Yes, Emma, so just a quick comment from, not all of our viewers would agree with you two. Sarah writes, for example, my mum should be retiring next year, but because of these rules we've talked about, she now has to work till she's 67. She's already tired and fed up. So in 7 years, by the time she finishes, she'll be shattered. And there is that point of view from some people working. They just can't go on like they have been.
I think it depends on the job you've got. And I think the best thing you can do is talk to your employer about maybe changing your hours. The other thing is, people at 65, they do not have the same ambitions as younger people. So they're not interested in the greasy pole, if you like. what they're looking for is quality of life and income. So if Sarah's mother, for instance, could talk to her employer, go part-time, maybe move into a slightly different job where she could be mentoring younger people. A lot of employers find that having an older person in a team of young people is a very stabilising influence. And the bare fact of the matter is there are going to be more people over 60 than there are under 20 in this country. So that is where the future of the workforce lies.
Okay, Emma Soames, thanks very much. And Irene, thanks to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you.